Prophets of God. I just want to highlight two prophets, Jeff Biley and Julie Weedby. Jeff Biley has been called to YouTube. He felt uncomfortable about 2 months ago. Now I'm sure he knows, just like all of us know, so the flesh is just evil. Okay, so I'm going to be honest and say, when I saw his face and I read his words and I saw his demeanor and the way he presented, I thought, this man is not what I thought he would look like. He has, like, he can't run a sentence. He can't he has struggles to reread the words he's used in the. And I thought that he came across as not having the IQ, which I know is untrue. And you catch you get every word, catch every word captive of the flesh. But I'm just being honest, and I did take it captive, and I persevered and I listened. And the Lord has used him greatly in my walk. But no more than this woman here, Julie. That's why I want to mention Julie. So Julie is kooky, really kooky. And just a month ago, she was led by the Lord to go on YouTube. And she's been a long-standing prophet as well. Now, the Lord had me go on YouTube in November last year. Julie's audience is around about 100 views. Jeff's is greater, but still. And mine is, you can count on 2 hands the views that my words get. The Lord uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. They both testify to Obama being the Antichrist. I have not had confirmation of this. I'm just going to play the part of the word, the Islamic Day of Wrath, that confirmed so much in my spirit.
I sought the Lord about this experienced dream, and what I understand is this is coming, and it will be a highly coordinated event that is going to take place. There are no prayers that will stop this from happening. It is a part of the judgment upon our land here in the United States, Mystery Babylon. Read Revelation 17 and 18, that's us. We are going to reap what we sow, and the Lord said to me, they will either be with me or they will not. I understood that to mean when the sudden destruction happens, those who perish will either be suddenly with the Lord at that moment or they will be eternally apart from him.
Okay, I haven't listened to the end, and I'm sorry. Okay, when I'm going through, see if you can see her take her scarf off, because that's where I need to be. Well, let's try here.
Detector was a visual of warning, warning, warning by the Holy Spirit. This is going to happen, the Islamic Day of Wrath, and this is what he wants me to do.
That's it.
Warning, 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 danger, danger, Will Robbinson.
Okay. Danger, Will Robbinson. Oh, and so that was it. When she was, because I think I've written down, I'm just going to read what I've written. The Islamic Day of Wrath is confirmed. And I'm like saying this with a smile on my face. God has such a sense of humour. Warning, warning, warning. Danger, Will Robinson. Coming to a town near you, she said earlier on. The thing is, warning, Will Robinson is a word that I have scribed. The Lord has given me and I have scribed it, and I'd like to think I've put it on YouTube. Warning, 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 Will Robinson. And then she said it. It was at about 10:46 seconds that I had to stop it. So this is how the Lord speaks, and most of my uploads are about how the Lord speaks to me, and I'm hoping it encourages others. So she had just said Obama is the Antichrist, and I had thought, just as she said it, you haven't asked the Lord. And she said it over and over, and I thought, well, no, I haven't asked the Lord. Cleck has said Obama's the Antichrist. Jeff Biley says he is. So I thought to myself, I will ask the Lord. Now, God must be a mind reader. He's reading my mind, because it was just then that I was thinking about also the Islamic threat. I was thinking about how the Lord had sort of confirmed it in a way in two different times in my life, in two different ways. Once when I was a teacher, I taught an Egyptian lady's children. I got to know the family, and I found out, I'm just going to summarise it because I'm sure I've shared it. This is in Christchurch, New Zealand, that her husband was and her family were living with bin Laden back in 2001, 2000s, late 90s, for 7 years, and they had immigrated to New Zealand. She said that she would strap a bomb to her back and walk into a Jewish synagogue and blow it up. And I had a dream about him with a rifle. And then my husband confirmed, when he looked at his engineering CV, that he had had 7-year gap in his CV. And when I asked her about it, because I had a dream where I saw him with a rifle, and I asked her about it, she denied him having ever carried a rifle, but in the dream she knew it. But she said that there was the 7-year gap was suspicious, so they didn't put it on the CV. So they live in a town near you. There are sleeper cells sent out from Obama bin Laden in a town near you. I know they are here in New Zealand, and I know that they were sent out, but I never knew why God showed me. Then he showed me that what happened at the Al Noor Mosque in March this year in Christchurch was a kick-off event. So to me, that's two things the Lord has shown me. And this is the third, just the title of this being the Islamic Day of Wrath. My Lord reading my mind when I am thinking, no, I haven't asked whether Obama's the Antichrist. And we know that he is a Muslim. So it links in. And I in my mind thought, I'm going to ask. You don't even have to say it. The Lord knows what you're going to ask. He knows what your needs are. And then he answered it. Warning, 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 Will Robbinson. Which is, the Lord has already given me that word in a scribe. She holds her arms out literally like a robot. Some of you might be too young for this. But I will see if I can show you it. Okay. W. A. But maybe if I just go warning Will Robinson, it'll find it for me. There we go. I just want to show you this because it's fun. God, it's fun. There we go. So we'll start with this one. Lost in space!
I cannot accept that course of action. I cannot accept that course of action. My computer is the best on Earth. Does not compute. Does not compute. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Right. That's annoying. Did you see the end?
I cannot accept that course of action. I cannot accept that course of action. My computer is the best on Earth.
It's not going to work. Ooh.
Mr. President,